I like that.
Talk that talk.
Yeah.
Essay, you like this from Lamar? He's all business.
Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. And to take it a step further, it's not just, him being a high-end competitor and two elite dudes going at it. One of the reasons covering the NBA we love Giannis Antetokounmpo so much is because we never hear about, the whole buddy-buddy system. I'm trying to take you out. You're trying to take me out. Friendship can be down the line. We'll be cordial and professional with one another, decent towards one another. Make no mistake about it, a healthy respect and whatever because of what you all have accomplished on the same level. But in the same breath, in the end, what it really, really comes down to is you making sure everybody understands and even your opponent understands, I'm coming for you. I'm coming to take you out. I know you're coming to take me out, and that's the way it's supposed to be. That's what viewers salivate for. That's what the fans and the audience salivates for. When you see everybody hugging, singing Kumbaya, and doing all of that stuff, it drives you crazy as a fan base because when people don't show up, fellas, it leaves room to question what level of fervor they really brought to the equation. Anybody decent would never accuse y'all of going out on the field to play or the court to play and not giving your all. That's weak. Nobody should be doing that. But in the same breath, there's a heightened level of competitive fervor that comes with it when something's on the line and somebody's trying to take what you're in pursuit of or what you've got. And when you put that on notice the way Lamar Jackson did, that makes you say, yeah, I can't wait for this even more because he's going for his. That's what it's all about. I love it.
Listen, I think Lamar Jackson knows the importance of this game. We all know the importance of Lamar winning this football game. I'm glad he said what everybody pretty much knows, especially in football. And it's not a friendly sport, bro. Like, I'm not your partner. I'm not your homeboy. I'm not cool with you. I don't want to be cool with you. And let's just be honest. You don't want to be cool with me. So to really put that out into the airway, it's not nothing new. The media may make it seem what it is. But even in talking about the fans' perspective, rivalries equate to better ratings anyway. So it's still good for business from the media side. And even from Lamar's side, that's just being 100. That's just being, honest with this situation with the game coming up.
Well, the thing is this, though. No two fan bases have been at each other's necks more than the Bills and the Ravens this year. No two fan bases have been supporting their guy more than the Bills have Josh Allen and the Baltimore Ravens have Lamar Jackson. Dan Graziano just reported on Get Up that one of the offensive linemen for the Buffalo Bills was hacked off because Josh Allen didn't get first team All-Pro. And to him, that means that Josh Allen won't be the MVP. And they feel like this is a game where they get to go out and prove that their guy is the better player. And what I loved about what Lamar Jackson said is it's not about disrespect. It's about the fact that we're out here competing against one another. You want the thing that I want. You have to go through me in order to get to the next game that could put you one step closer to the ultimate goal, which I don't have. So why are we hanging out at charity events? Why do we have to be friends? Do I want to see you succeed as a human? Absolutely. Do I want to see you succeed on Sunday? Hell no. Am I rooting for you? Hell no. Am I checking for you all season? Hell no. In the offseason, am I calling people and say, hey, is Josh going to be there because I want to talk to him and learn something? I'm not. Lamar Jackson has, to me, and you remember this probably better than anybody, Stephen A., what Kobe started to have. When they asked Kobe, I believe it was against the Orlando Magic, why he was behaving the way he was, he said, job's not done.
Finished. Job not done. Mm-hmm. Job not done, which is why I went off about Sam Darnold being hoisted on everybody's shoulders and being down in water. I said, wait a minute, you ain't win the number one seed yet. You haven't won a division crown. All right, what the hell is there to celebrate? The job ain't finished. And I brought up that exact Kobe analogy. So we want to praise somebody in that particular situation, but then we forget when it's supposed to be applicable, which is what the Vikings did.
The Mamba mentality will never die. Cam, I want to come to you on this one. How loud's the criticism going to be if Josh Allen loses this game at home?
Come on. You already know what I'm about to say.
Tell me.
It's not going to be as loud as the criticism will be for Lamar Jackson if he loses. So I think Lamar going into the season, he's played as advertised, and nothing else matters but the performance in the playoffs. He knows that. He's been playing like it. And the thing that I really want to say to Lamar is, I don't think Lamar has really had these amenities. I don't think he's had these resourceful, viable options. Specifically, Derrick Henry. When you was watching the game, or when I was watching the game last week, I was looking at those type of runs that he was having. Yeah. Some of those runs, a normal running back, they're getting stopped at the 3. Then you got a first and goal to go type of situation, and who knows what can happen in those type of situations. When King Henry got the ball, the point of contact is almost like, what is that? I'm going to score. Give me the ball, and I'm going to score. Lamar Jackson having that too, and then you get a Zay Flowers. Then you start to get the Isaiah Likeleys, the Mark Andrews. Now it's becoming, and the defense feeling themselves too. So with the criticism, I know it's about Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson knows it's about Lamar Jackson. Josh Allen knows this about Lamar Jackson. The whole league knows this about Lamar Jackson. I just hope that Lamar Jackson plays within reason and understand themselves, or he has to allow other guys to also make their impact too.
Stephen A. and Cam, can I be fair here for a moment? Because I believe we all try to do our job in a way where we hold quarterbacks all to the same elite level of excellence. And we expect for them to play certain ways at certain times. It will be louder. The criticism will be louder for Lamar Jackson, and there's a reason why. When Lamar Jackson has lost in the playoffs, we haven't shown up on Monday on First Take and said Lamar Jackson did everything that he was supposed to do and his team let him down. Lamar Jackson was as good as we had ever seen him, or as good as he's been throughout his 2 MVP seasons, and it was just the rest of the team that didn't allow the Baltimore Ravens to win. We've seen that from Josh Allen, though. When Lamar Jackson has lost, when we go back to Kansas City, we say Lamar Jackson could have used his legs. Lamar Jackson could have been more of himself. Lamar Jackson could have played up to his potential, but he didn't. And that's why the Baltimore Ravens didn't win, even though there were other things around him that didn't happen. We've seen Josh Allen be the best Josh Allen we could possibly get against Patrick Mahomes in the divisional round of the playoffs. It just so happened that Patrick Mahomes had the ball first in overtime and last in the game. And so the reason that the chatter is often louder around Lamar Jackson is he's been a better player throughout his career than Josh Allen. He has the 2 MVPs to prove that. But in the most important moments, we didn't see that MVP caliber player show up. That's why Lamar Jackson has the attitude he's had the entire season. He ain't talked about MVPs. He hasn't talked about breaking records. He's talked about winning a Super Bowl. He said last week that this was the first step, and now it's on to the second step. He understands this is a career-defining game to set up a legacy-defining moment against Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. So if he does lose, the criticism will be louder around Lamar Jackson, and I believe it's